What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we've got a big one on our hands, maybe the biggest game of the season so far. The Jets take on the Colorado Avalanche in Colorado, and they're looking to make a statement game. That's exactly what they did tonight. This was one of the most fun hockey games I have watched, definitely all season, but maybe in the last 2 or 3 years. Like, this was a blast to watch. Both teams played very well, but the Jets came out on top today 4-2. We're going to recap the game and go over some of the goals and the highlights, so let's get on into this one. Coming into this game, the Jets sit third in the Central with 30 points. They're chasing the Avalanche, who had 34 points. So, obviously would look better if the Jets get a win today, chop that lead to maybe 2 points instead of, 6 points if the Avs win. So obviously, big game for the Jets. They want to win this one bad. In the first period, the Jets and Avs went back and forth. It was a very fair first period. It was a lot of fun. It was very fast, end-to-end speed. Both teams were kind of getting hemmed in their zone. Really great offenses at show, but a lot of great defensive plays as well. David Gustafsson played lights out today. What a game from him. Showed some offense. Could have definitely had 1 or 2 goals today, but we wouldn't get a goal in the first period until right at the end, a literal buzzer beater, as Axel Johnson-Fialbi puts on some, blue-collar work boots here, throws it in front from the corner to Adam Lowry, and he smokes it with just over 2 seconds left on the clock, and the Jets take the lead 1-0. That was massive. Taking the lead and heading into the second period was exactly what they wanted, and the Jets get it. They go up 1-0. Now, up 1-0, you're feeling pretty okay, but definitely want to get a lead up on Colorado because they're a team that is filled with skill, can put the puck in the back of the net anytime, but so are the Winnipeg Jets. 32 seconds into the period, Morrissey to Ehlers to Connor. We got a goal, ladies and gentlemen, his 16th of the year. The Jets go up 2-0 off a really nice goal, by the way, just really nice passing. Big fan of that one. Had the opportunity to meet Kyle Connor, get a couple things signed, and take this very awkward picture. Definitely happy Kyle got that goal. He's been on a tear this season and one of the best goal scorers in the NHL. 2-0 Winnipeg. Now, the Jets are riding that high, feeling pretty good, and then Nathan MacKinnon decides to ruin it. It blows by Logan Stanley. Stanley didn't even attempt it. He went, no shot. And MacKinnon buries it 2-1 Winnipeg now, and Colorado all of a sudden has life. The Avs had all sorts of momentum. They had a power play, didn't convert, but that building was loud. People were on their feet, but they all sat down very abruptly when Josh Morrissey smashes home his 5th of the year to retake the 2-goal lead. Josh Morrissey with his 5th, Josh Norrisy as we call him around here, in the 204, and it's 3-1. What a shot! So that goal comes with less than 5 minutes in the period. You're really hoping to take a 2-goal lead heading into the third. Really great spot to be against the Avs. But Kiviranta has something to say about that as Nathan MacKinnon slides it over to him. And it is now a 3-2 game going into the third period. So, really annoying. You would so love to have a 2-goal lead heading into the third against your division rival and the leaders in the Central, but instead you're going up 1 and you have to defend that lead. In the third, things got a little bit wacky. Jets defending the lead, and Josh Morrissey takes a penalty, followed right behind him by Dylan Sandberg. So the Jets actually had to kill off a 5-on-3 very early on into the third. That gave Colorado some life. They were zipping it around, but Connor Hellebuck stood on his head. The Jets played really great defensively today, and really didn't allow anything too wild. To be totally honest, hell yeah, man. This was one of their better games defensively, one of the best games all around, and top to bottom, this team played fantastic today. We get deep into the period, the Avalanche pull their goaltender, and Kyle Connor will skate it down to score his 2nd of the game, pad the stats. He's got 17 on the year, very close to the league lead in goals, Kyle Connor. That's a very dangerous man right there. But with that said, 4-2, the Winnipeg Jets win, and that is so massive. The Jets now still sit in third in the Central with 32 points, but now just 2 points behind the division lead, behind the Colorado Avalanche, and 1 point behind the Dallas Stars. This is a very fun team. This was one of their best games they've played all year. This is, the team that we're used to seeing. Vintage Connor Hellebuck that we've seen from years past. Josh Morrissey looked like Josh Norrisy tonight. Kyle Connor looked really good. The fourth line looked looked great today. I mean, David Gustafsson had probably his best game. Adam Lowry looked really good. Everybody looked great today, and I loved it. Jets win. What else can I say? The Central Division is one of the weirdest I've seen, definitely in recent memory this season. As you know, Colorado leads it with 34, the Jets are in third at 32, but all these teams that we thought were going to be total basement dwellers are, not being total basement dwellers. They're actually, have winning records and are kind of in the middle of a playoff race right now. I mean, the Arizona Coyotes and the St. Louis Blues, they have 28 and 27 points respectively, and Nashville with 28 as well. Though all those teams are fighting for a wild card spot, they're just 4 points behind Winnipeg, 5 behind Dallas, and 6 behind Colorado. I mean, this was a good time for Winnipeg to pick up a win. I know we're talking about the lead in the division, but it's a good thing the Jets won and they're not, sitting in the first wild card spot or close to it, right? I mean, with a 15-8-2 record, it's kind of impressive that the Arizona Coyotes, St. Louis Blues, and Nashville Predators have been able to keep up. Minnesota's had a bit of a tough year, with cap and everything like that. They sit at 7th in the division, pretty far out of it. I'd be shocked if they're able to, kind of wrench themselves back in the race. Maybe they do snag a wild card spot, and, they're only in front of the Chicago Blackhawks with 17 points this season. But now it's time for the Big Ol' Shining Star Award, and tonight I'm going to give it to David Gustafsson. I've mentioned him a couple of times tonight already, and hey man, he had a game. Oh, this might have been his best NHL game. Kevin Sawyer was hyping him up on the broadcast, but hey, he's not wrong. 4 shots on goal. He had, I believe it was 1 or 2 hits for sure. He had a block in this one. Guy looked electric. Definitely should have had a goal or two. He deserved them anyway. Gus is one of those guys that for sure, is in and out of the lineup probably once Kapari comes back and Nemestikov, but he's a guy that I've always really liked just defensively and everything like that. He's a very responsible player, and this year we've been able to see a little bit of offense come through as well. You'd like to see some more goals, but I think he's a fine 4th liner, and I think he's doing very well there. So shout out to David Gustafsson. Congratulations on your Big Ol' Shining Star Award. Take it home, frame it, put it on the fridge, do whatever you want with it, but hey, it's yours to keep. But to wrap this all up, I am very impressed with how the Jets played today. I wasn't really expecting, that kind of game. I thought that it would be good, but I didn't think it'd be that much back and forth, and I didn't think that the Jets would handle it as well as they did, and they did a great job tonight, so I'm very happy. Best team win that they've had in a while, and I just hope that this continues. They'll go on to play some of the California teams that aren't so great, like the San Jose Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks. Then they'll go on to play the LA Kings, of course, who are one of the best in the league, and their old pal Pierre-Luc Dubois, so looking forward to the rematch there with LA. But with all that said, guys, I'm going to hop on out of here. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, leave a comment down below what you guys thought about the game, what you guys thought about the Jets. I want to hear all about it. So definitely let me know down below. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Tons of growth here on the channel as of late. I love every single one of you guys. It's been a crazy, last few weeks to a month. Crazy growth here on the channel. Definitely thanks for checking it out. But that's it for me. This is the end of the video. Go Jets go. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.